Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Bulls of Chicago taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys doing enough to stay in the conversation, 4-3 through 7 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. These guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week than ever been nearing the end zone.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's good. And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Here we go.
Prescott. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. When you look at this defense, it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Second and 10. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll find some room to get this out to about the 14. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Nice to the right. 60 vices, 60 vices.
Back to throw again. Eluding the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
And it's 4th down. 70,
Oh, he fakes a spike. And that is kind of lined up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They begin the drive with Johnson. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The numbers for Johnson in last week's game: 13 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's been a touchdown machine for this season. He's #1 in the league in rushing touchdowns. So that has to help the entire offense as a whole. Play-action passes, other people have a chance to touch the football because if you're defense, you absolutely have to key on him.
He finds his man, complete. That's Bryant. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Here's Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 10.
Johnson on the counter. And tough sliding. Will get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. When you look at this defense, they're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Harrison Vivas on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. We We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 33. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke. And the Cards force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Bryant. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Harrison will go in motion left. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 45-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go,
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Prescott. Short one here, caught by McBride. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Prescott. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something that was built on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last point, it was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to
sets up 3rd and 6.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Ethan Evans on that a punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They fell last week to the Jets, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a handoff to Johnson. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Yeah, here we go.
In motion, the tight end. They will run with Grant. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cards had 6 to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his 1st carry of the game.
Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll look to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Us out past the 20 to the 24. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Well, no, but let me finish. Okay, but you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
3rd down and 1. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd get a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Through the middle of the field. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Cowboy 80.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
19 Lions.
They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Go! Pat the street. Pat Hawk 70. Hawk.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Drop 60. Drop 60. Let's go. 60.
They'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Bulls offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game.
19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had more arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 89 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
7 Pirates.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Losing with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
60 Maverick.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bulls are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now comes the Chicago defense getting ready for the next possession. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Harrison will go in motion left. Prescott to throw it. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Up the middle, Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is fielded at the 7. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
On the go.
On play action, they'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They give up the middle to Johnson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Prescott. He's got McBride here over the middle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, here we go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Here we go.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
From the gun, run for Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bulls offense and their running back getting set to go once more. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Brown will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Ryland on for the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. They juked him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bryant. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd down and 12. They're going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after the ice is down, he's going to be a nice, long, soaking hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
Warriors 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Incomplete on a deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Seven Pirates.
Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21-22. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Again, he'll drop the throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Brown. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Here we go. Cut back in. Cut back.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Bulls have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now Ryland for the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Oh, what a move. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And so room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 161 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. What is good?
Prescott down. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go.
Harrison will go in motion left. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's caught end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And
And gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
16 yards.
First down,
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bob. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying.
from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we interplay here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Been a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Mayfield. Little pitch and catch caught by McDonald. Gets through, and now an opening. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's good play. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 102 yards and a touchdown.
And he leads the NFL in receiving yards as we come down the home stretch. Weather may be changing across the country, but his consistency remains the same.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Check smash.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it day for them.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
65 catch, 65 catch.
They'll set up to throw. That is man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Bulls respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
What's up, 180?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Mayfield going to take it on a sneak. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the... A run up the middle with Irving. Down the right sideline. And he's going to get it down to the 15-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mayfield to throw it. And it's caught. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Borregales now for the extra point.
Andy Borregales on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Buccaneers 14.
So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The home team's offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
3rd and 3.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Mustang 19.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cougar 19. Check. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off to the 27-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
11-yard loss on the
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Come on. 19, Sergeant. 70, Timberwolf.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
For the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield off the play fake. It's Williams on the catch. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. To throw, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Little pitch and catch caught by McDonald. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bulls offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play as borne out by the numbers. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
I think this one will arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. Given 3 on the screen, he couldn't break through. It's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line.
Andres Borregales on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll look to throw. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready,
On 1st first down. They'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The 40-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Warriors 70, Hawk 70, Hawk.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and 13. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bulls are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now a timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Tampa Bay.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That's caught. Emeka Egbuka.
Mayfield's pass complete to Emeka Egbuka. A gain of 19 yards.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
at their own.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Yeah, now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Ready.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
4th down.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll set up a throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bucs 7-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's in the midst of an MVP caliber season. The NFL's leader in passing yards as he's up over 3,000 now on the year. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now they're in the hurry up.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trap 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Complete to number 0. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7.
Top low 18. Craft low 80. 19 Lion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they... A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking.